Hello everybody, my name is Picayune and welcome back to Dishonored. Last time we got a whole bunch of not much done, except for more reading. Oh, we did get branded with the Outsiders Murder, so that's nice. So now we're going to resume our first mission, which is to eliminate, exterminate, get rid of High Overseer Campbell. We are nowhere near doing that. Oh, don't mind, yeah, that's right, don't mind me. These guards have the worst peripheral vision in the entire universe. It's true, don't complain. I speak only the truth, my good guy. Ah yes, spring razors. The spring razor trap can be attached to any surface by aiming at it and pressing right mouse button. Will be triggered as an enemy approaches it, throwing up a cloud of shrapnel. That means, yes indeed, we won't be using them. Rat. Rewire tool. Disable security devices or make them work in your favor by using a rewire tool on the circuitry panel for the security device you want to hack. This consumes the rewire tool. Rewired walls of light, arc pylons, and watchtowers will harm your enemies instead of you, while rewired alarms will be fully disabled. Which means we can use okay. Suddenly this. You can get past this wall of light in a number of ways. Disable it by removing the whale oil tank, climb up the crates to the right and use the roof, find another path by following the streets to the right, possess a rat and use the small tunnel to the left. Thanks for the spoilers, game. Note to Sergeant Hayburn. Sergeant Hayburn. All of the Wall of Light components have been delivered to your station, and I expect it to be functional before midnight. You've also been provided with several spare whale oil tanks, should the need arise. Last, it's come to my attention that various watchmen continue the adolescent practice known as rat burning. Remember, whale oil is not cheap. Please keep your men under control. Captain Curnow. The real question is, will I be able to resist my compulsive chokeout nature long enough to just sneak by these guys?
Going to cages and off to the flooded district.
Instead of choking them out.
Look too sick. Can't take chances. If they even look a little green around the gills, it's off they go.
Good. Keep them coming.
1, 2, 3, heave!
Enhanced eyes. Indeed. You're not wrong, spooky whispering voice. I thought it was saying it has dice, which would be very wrong and would be stupid. It'd be a stupid voice. I'm gonna choke him out. What was that noise? Oh, they're not gonna stop? I thought for sure doing that would make them stop. No, they're very devoted to...
2, 3, heave!
Very devoted to doing that. Fine. No, that's good. It's great. Don't mind me. No, don't. You can't see me. I'm behind a waist-high wall. Oh, that didn't go right. Well, it's fine. He was gonna see me anyway. Sir. Hello? No, don't... Shh. You didn't see anything. Well, those guys are just...
Gotta be here somewhere.
I do gotta be here somewhere. That's
Good.
true.
Keep them coming.
Help me look.
When they're that alert, they might start peeking under things, so...
Everything's tickety-boo.
Tickety-boo. Everything's... super tickety... No, it's tickety-boo. Listen to your friend. Uh-oh. Everything was not tickety-boo. In a stunning turn of events. Can I get you and take you? No? Alright.
Good. Keep them coming.
If you guys do not try to find me, I don't know, you should... You did hear something, and you should definitely go check it out. Uh-oh. Keep walking. I'm going to. That is my intention. I have 100% every intention of skulking. Hope the other guy doesn't turn around. That'd be awkward.
Did you hear Morris was dragged off by the overseers for some black magic nonsense?
Wild.
Night. Another patrol with you.
We come down here and we see that due to rendering issues, the corpse has magically disappeared. Downright spooky. Activate our enhanced eyes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Where are you going? Turn around. Right eyes.
Keep them coming.
Ah! No, don't be looking that way. If I just...
It's just ridiculous.
It is just ridiculous.
Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Preaching to the choir here, my guy. Well, shit. Yep. Yep. He's fine. Aha. Well, this guy's feeling some gnarlin' yarlin'. How about this? Yeah, you. That will work, I suppose. I don't like it. And that's because bending time eats up your mana like a bitch. Oh no, now she's gone. She's lost to the void. Whatever. I'm sure it's fine. 2 down, 1 to go. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Shh, 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 don't turn around. Wait. You're fine. I mean, you might get the plague now, but you're fine. Yeah, these guys know what it's all about. Squeaking. Yep. Yep. I said yep. Yep. Delicious. Good. Thank you. Oh, that's some good luck right there. I'll take it. Thank you, Mr. Corpse. Death in the Month of Songs. Excerpt from a longer work translated from Old Serkonan by Yanisa Matteo of Serkonos. I'm no good at doing rhymes or songs, so I'll let you guys read it. But I'm not gonna. And back up we go. Like I was saying before, and as the game so super helpfully pointed out, there's about 1 billion ways to get past each obstacle in this game. Which means that there's about 1 billion ways you can miss different objects in the game, which is probably why I've never been able to find all the coins. I'm going to continue failing to find everything, because I just can't be bothered to pick up certain powers. Like turning into mice. You don't turn into them, you possess them. Garbage, 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 garbage. Yes, I know. I know. Granny.
Granny, 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 come out with me instead. Granny, 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 you can't because you're dead.
I love it. Wait, come back. That was a beautiful song. Okay. Don't worry, we'll come to you. It's all fine.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
How's it going, Granny?
Dear?
Ah,
Is
no.
that you, my dear husband. My
Yeah.
eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Ah, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother.
Oh.
Use the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Eventually.
Oh,
Now
no, that's not a nice
we could just go straight out the front door, like so. Hi!
Would you look at this? You don't walk into Bottle Street looking like that.
That outfit must have cost a lot.
Maybe I'll let my girlfriend wear it.
No thank you. We're gonna go right back upstairs instead.
Oh, no.
I hope you guys like quick loading, because these guys can be a son of a bitch.
Let us in, Granny.
I bet she can't even hear us.
Blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing.
She's not stupid either.
You guys are
Have it
rude.
your way. We're here to take your money, Granny.
There you go.
We're wasting our time. How much could she have? She digs in trash for a living. Let's get a drink. I'm dry as an overseer's prick.
Dry as an
She's
overseer's
been digging for
prick.
80 years. Must have found something.
Does not even notice that you're down by one.
Slackjaw gets a cut. Nothing personal. Just Bottle Street rules.
Now, if I recall correctly, and I do. God, I do.
Rent due, Granny.
These guys are a pain to take out at the same time, so I'm gonna pop this one and grab you before the other guy hits the ground. And we're good to go. You doing good? Okay. Yep. Think we're good. Give me that. That went much smoother than it has in the past, I would like to say. Wanton destruction of property is how I express myself. Also, just rampant thievery of these incredibly poor scavenging people.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
I'm sad today. Here you go, Granny Rag.
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you.
Oh, thank
I
you.
got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Sorry, that was inappropriate laughter. Don't listen to me. Before we go get that, let's check this fun out.
I told you the knives go on the left.
It's looking mighty purple in here. Yoinks! Hey, my guy.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags.
They do.
You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting.
Well,
Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
First verse, same as the first. Wait. Second verse, same as the first. Lots of choking. Lots of choking. Choking, I mean, technically, I think it's, strangling. Or strangling only when they die. That line of conversation got morbid really quickly. Anyway.
If I was a birdie, I'd want that. Yes, I would, indeed.
There's nothing there. Back upstairs. Yep.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away.
I like your teleportation.
I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack jaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? Teach him.
It'd do something.
I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
Tearing me apart, Granny.
But they're shy. You'll have to go, or they won't come.
Of course. Swear to God, she straight up has the Hagraven walk from Skyrim.
Granny, come out with me.
She might actually be a Hagraven, is what I'm saying. Okay. Part of me wants to save up for bedtime too, because being able to stop time just comes in hella handy. Dark Vision 2 is also good, because then I can find more coins. But I'm never really hurting for money, so might do agility. I like that double jump. It gets me in trouble more than anything, but you can jump higher by holding spacebar. At level 2, you can sprint much faster. By jump higher, what it means is double jump. I'm gonna overshoot so many jumps now using this. But hey! Okay. Just completely fucked that right up. Try that again. Whoop! Alright, there we go. How you doing? Not well. Not well at all. Lookouts orders. Plant your ass on the roof and watch the street. See who comes to the almshouse. See if that old lady knows anything. She's blind, but maybe she heard something. Slack jaw. Worst lookout ever. How'd you even die up here? Bored now, leaving. Yup. So many yummies up in here. I am full on sleep darts. That's what I like to hear. Because I have somewhere I can use them coming right up. Hello? Look at these swell gentlemen. Uh-oh. An unfortunate incident has occurred. But still, it's sad though. Thankfully we've already read this one. What about this one? Feel free to read at your own leisure. Good stuff. Lots of fun. 8th entry. It's the 4th day of the month of rain. Morris is sick, and so are the children. I've avoided it thus far, which is good fortune, since it has fallen on me to care for them. 9th entry. The city watch comes and goes, knocking on doors and asking for signs of plague. Even our neighbors cannot be trusted. Earlier it was difficult to keep the children quiet. Now they sleep most of the time. 10th entry. The flies have set in. I try to keep them away, but I can barely get close, they sting so. Most of the time Morris won't answer me when I try to talk to him from across the room. 11th entry. Morris is gone. I don't know what I'll do. For now all my hope is reserved for the children. Leaving the flat for a while near dawn, I found some plague bags from a guard booth while no one was around. It took a while, but I got Morris into one of the bags. At least his face is covered. 12th entry. Young Robert has passed. The star of my sky is gone. Page missing. 17th entry. Elise stopped breathing in the middle of the night. She was such a headstrong girl, I can hardly believe she was overcome. She was always near as I cut up hagfish or vegetables, arguing with me about everything. 18th entry. It is the 4th day of the month of wind. It has settled in that they are lost to me, all of them. I cannot bring myself to call the dead counter. 19th entry. I have the fever now. No guards come near anymore. It's just a bundle of laughs every day here in Dunwall, let me tell ya. What's that suspicious familiar sound? Sounds like a doki doki. It sure is. Look at these two friendly gentlemen. Now we could go say hi. Hi.
Cross the line and have your throat slit your record for you.
Yep, but they're assholes. And they kick you in the face. And that cannot be forgiven. Alright, what about this?
Gotta keep my eyes open.
Sure do. Someone's still around, this guy reports.
Someone wants to get hurt.
Questionable. I love the pirouette. 10 out of 10. Working on it. He'll be fine here. Bippity boppity boo. Hello. You doing okay?
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
You're a good guy, Griff. What you got?
Look at some of the things I found. Good prices, I swear.
Kind of irrelevant, but don't want to pass up any blueprints. Because collect collect blueprints to unlock new upgrades and equipment in Piero's workshop at the Hound Pits pub. I'm good. I'm good on sleep darts. If you had some mana potions, we'd be talking some Piero's remedy, and we'd be in business. But you do not. I'm coming, my precious. Oh my goodness, you're loud. Come here. Max health slightly increased. Sure, why not? Don't have anything better for the moment. Excerpt on a book on sailing traditions and scrimshaw. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from father to son, old man Salt to Greenhorn still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut into the tusks of ice seals, and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roamed the isles north of Tyvia. Once the whale trade began, the practitioners went to engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon to a man's vigor or defense against pregnancy. Ah yes, bone charms, the best form of birth control. Thanks, Black Magic! You're looking good. You're doing great. No use in going that way. It leads to Slackjaws, and I have no reason to be there yet. So up we go. Hello? And well, we are officially past the first wall of light. It wasn't very hard. I feel like we haven't done much, so I'm gonna keep going. I was gonna end the episode here, but it seems like the coward's choice. Whoop! Mine now. This is mine. And you go right here. Yep. Yep. Yippity. Yippity. Hello, my friend.
Huh?
What? Hush now. Only dreams. Oh, he looks lonely. There we go. Have a friend. That's better. I like that. Ah, Galvani's office. Yes, very good. Uh-oh. Thought he went a little bit further, but he decided to stop. You wanna go on? Shoot.
It's just ridiculous.
It is.
Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
I don't know about the elixir being crap. It seems to be working for me. In a manner of speaking. I'll get to you in a second. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Excerpt from a government protocol on disease practices. Much of the public still harbors false beliefs related to the plague. It is not true that the bile from river crusts will protect against contraction of the disease. Nor is it true that crushed morlae orchids act as a remedy, although it is speculated that both of these ingredients are used in both Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy. Consumption of these products before exposure to the plague constitutes the only known means of resisting the disease. Furthermore, the Abbey of the Everyman warns against superstitious practices. Not only is it ineffective to burn 2 hagfish and a cat together, inhaling the vapors while chanting the names of the plague dead, but is also considered heresy by the overseers and will be met with the full measure of the Abbey's laws. Tell your neighbors and practice these things yourself. Avoid contact with the infected. Consume your ration of elixir daily, preferably in the morning, and report anyone suspected of carrying the plague. Everyone must work together to stop the spread of the dreaded contagion. Seems legit. I like it. I don't know, I think that burning cat thing might have held some merit. Excerpt from a work detailing one of the 7 strictures. Restrict the restless hands, which quickly become the workmates of the outsider. Unfettered by ominous labor, they rush to sordid gain, vain pursuits, and deeds of violence. Of what value are the hands that steal and kill and destroy? Instead, put your hands to the plow, the fork, and the spade. For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body. Yeah, okay. That's... Why not? Sure, absolutely. Oh no, he's gonna find my guy. You don't want to go that way. It's silly. I could. If you'd let. Let me. Thankfully, they can't see through glass. Stop looking. Stop looking. Stop looking.
I'll find you, you hagfish.
Mm-hmm. Well, that didn't work how I wanted it
We
to.
know you're here. We'll find you.
You ain't... Oh, that's much
I'll
faster.
flush you out.
I know, man. I know. Don't turn around. Okay. Can I please? I would like to... I would like to choke a man. Thank you. Don't know why that had to be so difficult. Gosh darn outrage. Anything worth taking in here? Grapes? Hell yes. Precious food. Precious, oh. Precious rats. Uh-huh. Feeding log. 4th day, month of wind. Assorted human remains. Strong appetite. 10th day, month of wind. 1 bag Tyvian pears, bruised, rotted. Rats uninterested. 11th day, month of wind. 1 tin potted whale meat, eaten. 13th day. Human torso. No trouble finding corpse parts. 17th day. No feeding. Aggression increased. Incident of cannibalism. 20th day. Incident with previous maidservant. Will withhold feeding until 1st day, month of darkness. Oh, so it's a rat party in here. Let's see. Grenades are honestly the easiest way to deal with these squeakers. Actually, I gotta make sure that the doors are closed or else they'll rush out and they'll eat my buddies out there. No one wants that. You might want that. But otherwise, no one wants that. Excerpt from a traveler's journal. Born and raised in Bristol, I spent my formative years in our smaller cities before settling in magnificent Dunwall. There, in the capital city, I learned to appreciate the finer things. When the opportunity arose to document my travels to Serkonos, Tyvia, and finally Morlaix, I left my position as a clerk for the late Lord Estermont. Perhaps, like so many in Dunwall, I suffer from being excessively cultured. But I found Morlaix disappointing. Over the course of this journal, I will explain why I found the Festival of Churners to be tiresome, despite the high banners, bare feet, and red robes, and why their renowned jellied ox tongue is something I will be struggling to forget for many years to come. What a nerd. Okay. Yep. Close that off too. And you are free. And you are free! 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 Yep. Don't mind. I'm gonna eat that one. There we go. That's good. And keep on whacking and hacking. And now they've decided that swarming is really just very overrated. But I will never forget. And never forgive. See, you guys had a perfectly acceptable hand just sitting there for you. But no, you tried to come after me. Very good. Delicious. And I love it. Moving on.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear tell he's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
You guys sound like you're having a good time. Don't look over here. Having a good time. Can I just... I should not. I should resist the urge to just compulsively bend time. I'm just gonna put you down right there and go after your fiancé. Fiancé! I'm a-coming for you! Let me... Oh shit. I'm going the opposite of the way I wanted to go. Don't turn around. No? Okay, well that's fine. We can work with this. Anyone else? Maybe not. I can't remember. Looks like fun. Sounds like it's raining, even though we definitely know it's not outside. Anybody in here? No, but I did cue the music. More nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Some good old nothing. Nope. Nope. Nada. Hello. Would have sworn there was someone else. I am going super crazy. Boink. Ah, yes, a thief. That's too awful. This is one way to see if anyone else is around. Looks like no. Take your entire guns just for the single bullet each. Takoro plays it. And this leads, no, don't do that. That just leads back up to the street. I think it leads to a balcony. So I technically could have come in through up there. Right where I left you. I think I might have stepped on you a little bit there, but it'll be fine. You're fine. Gasp. There we go. Take that, throw it. The usual. The ritual. Precious sleep darts, always good. I need those here in a second, I bet. Why would you want this in your house? Why would you want it? He was just the spy master. You would have had to get it done like the last 6 months. That is some serious Lord Regent obsession right there. Dr. Galvani's journal. I've been invited to a soiree at the Boyle estate. Of course I won't attend. The 28th day of the 7th month, the month of high cold, the day I met Anton Sokolov at the academy. Why would I tarnish the anniversary of the most important day of my life by licking aristocratic boots? I have no time for fools. I will be solving the riddle of this plague. Perhaps I'll raise a cup of Tyvian red. 28th and 7th. You got it. 28th day of the 7th month. 28th day of the 7th month. 28th. No one coming in? Good. 8th day of the, what was that? 7th month. Slide into home base. Great. I immediately fucked it up. Let's go all the way back around. Yield unto me your secret ingots. Yes, thank you. Yep. That's what I like to see. A loud clock. You got a loud clock. You ain't thinking about eating, are you? I didn't trust the look in his eyes. Those were a liar's eyes. Dear Miss Benton, when cleaning my study, I ask that you constrain your efforts strictly to the floors. Please, at all costs, refrain from attempting to clean or arrange my bookshelf. In fact, it would be best to keep away from it altogether. Otherwise, I'll have to reconsider the terms of your employment. Regards, Dr. Galvani. P.S. Since I'll be out of the city for a few days, I've left next week's pay as well. The bank was closed, so I'm afraid it's short by half. You can count on me for the remainder next week, of course. Sounds legit. Keep away from the bookshelf. How subtle a hint. Nice lab. Filaments. Connective tissues. Something. Where's the mitochondria? Heard it's the powerhouse of the cell. No? Nothing? Rat fetus. Love that. Yeah. There it is. Swell. I think it's bigger than... That's a bull rat. Fetus. I think it's bigger than the rats themselves, so I don't know what kind of experiments you've been doing. But maybe you should... not? Galvani. The latest case should arrive within a week, containing all the components you need. Be careful with the white phosphorus. Can't have you getting Fossy Jaw? Can't have you getting Fossy Jaw, like the tanners at the edge of the city, poor bastards. Sorry you have to practice in secret. The vivisectionist should be celebrated. Revered, even. Cutting up rats should be done in the town square with a crowd of eager students taking notes. Not in some dirty little secret room hidden behind a wall of books. The subtlety is gone, my friends. Anyway, lucky for you to have an old friend who never left the academy. Let me know what else you need, but remember it might be a month before I can put together another shipment. Yours in knowledge, Artemis Moore, Procurement Clerk and Provisioner, Academy of Natural Philosophy, South Wing. P.S. Next time you're nearby, come in for an afternoon. We've stayed fairly insulated from the plague since so few come and go here, and we've got quite the stock of Tyvian brandy. Get wasted, nerds. This week on breaking shit. Oh my god. I don't remember there being this much reading. No! Excerpt from a series of interviews with street workers by rat catcher Lena. Used to be, you'd go out with a bag, stick a stick with a nail on the end, and catch as many rats as you could in a night. The city watch paid by weight. My husband Benjamin and I worked mostly alone, and we got by. If we found a place where the rats were real bad, sometimes we'd hire a crew of street brats to work with us. The younger ones who didn't make trouble. We'd pay them with bread and apple cider. Once the plague came, the rats were different. Meaner, bigger, and a little quicker. You had to watch yourself. If you got cornered, they'd turn and swarm. They'd turn, and the swarm would come back at you. I barely got away with my skin a few times down in the sewers. The bites hurt afterward, but it was the sounds they made that stayed in your dreams at night. It got more dangerous, and the city watch started paying better. But that didn't last long, because after a while, too many people had been stripped clean, trying to fill up a bag. One slip and they'd be all over you, gnawing and trying to chew down to the bone. That's how I lost my poor Benji. Right!
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander Zoological Survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
That sounds like heresy. Excerpt from a Natural Philosopher's Notes. For over a year, I've studied this cursed plague, collecting and dissecting rats by the thousands. Given their rapid gestation and maturation cycle, it's been possible to breed them for numerous generations. The rodents themselves seem immune to the plague, but they pass it readily between members of their own species, perhaps through mites. The blood of the rats tells its own story, allowing me to gauge the number of generations that a given group of rats have lived with the plague. As such, a nagging question remains. The rats collected in the poorest parts of town, in the slums, exhibit the oldest strains of the plague, while those found near the docks, where the foreign, plague-bearing rats would presumably have entered our city, exhibit a younger strain of plague. Could this mean that the rats were transported to the slums in some way that is not obvious? I will continue my research. If nothing else, I am living proof that Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy are very effective at protecting against the plague, if one consumes enough of the stuff. Sounds good. That's not a rat, that is a fish. Hello? Oh boy. Leviathan's Sorrow. Excerpt from a report on a treatise banned by the Rudshore Trade Council. Little is known of Picayune, credited with this series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling trade. While he is gifted, his views are nonsense and threaten the economic underpinnings of the empire. 1. Enslavement. On the breeding and husbanding of whales versus hunting the beasts in the wild after a natural and free life cycle. Picayune offers no solutions for where these massive, malevolent creatures might be pastured. 2. Dissolution. Laments on the destruction of social bonds between herd members. Picayune actually uses the term families. 3. Harmony. Drivel on the aesthetic wonder of what is in reality the great and terrible ocean that ever threatens to swallow us. Includes arguments on the gentle nature of the brutes, a notion refuted by seamen who returned ashore wide-eyed with tales of the whale's savagery. 4. Disruption. Here Picayune is on his weakest footing, issuing up feverish warnings against the displacement or transference of natural beasts from their native environments. Yeah. Wanting to protect the whales is just craziness. It's not like the world's gonna end when the last whale is dead or anything crazy like that. Crazy like that. Nothing crazy like that. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Can I have that? Full of remedy. Who'd have thought? Let's close that back up. So just close that back up. So, how about that bookshelf then? How about it? It was like that book was modeled differently from the rest. Look, he's a vivisectionist, not a spy. He can't be expected to be that subtle. Maybe a little more subtle, at least, but whatever. Coin, 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 coin. My voice is going. Can't read much more. Excerpted interview attached to a formal report by City Works Crew 17A. I've been asked to tell the problem, so here it is. It's been every year that we work like men gone mad during the month of nets. I don't hardly see my family. It's bad enough that the works is clogged with trash from the catch, pieces of crates and nets, but the water spills of hagfish guts too. You gotta get it done before the month of rain, or you know what. And it ain't like we get help from those pricks in civil engineering, either. Been at this job for nigh on 28 years, and I ne'er seen one of 'em come below. Except to measure will it hold when they go putting up one of their fancy new bridges. So these last 3 years been the worst, and here's why. It's the river krusts, moved into the works. We hear a man ahead yell and scream like he's burning up, and we all climb up fast. No other choice. Sewer capacity in the month of net. Great. Good. Yum! Love it. I found it. I got it. It's mine now. I have that in my pocket. Just right there in my coat. Nice and, nice warm viscera. I love it. Thank you for that. Head back downstairs because we are officially done in here. Yes, please. Let me go. And that is all the time I have left for this episode. I've run way over as it is. Still, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and leave a comment down below, and subscribe to see more videos from me in the future. Thanks so much. Bye!
The doom of Pandysia has come to the city. The river rushed in when the barrier broke. The whole district went dark. I will be glad to rest. At the academy, they cut the flesh of the dead and trap the lightning from the sky. Why am I so cold? The great ships have stopped bringing their hulls. What have they done to me? My father had golden hair. My mother hair like ash. This city is built on the bones of the great ones. When the last Leviathan is gone, darkness will fall. The abbey is dark, its doors are locked, and no more the great sermons. The overseers have taken to the streets.
But easy, damn it.
Can you hear them too? Crying out in the dark. The thinkers of the city. They devise new ways to tame the elements. Not so long ago, Dunwall was a proud city. Is it the month of harvest? Time has lost all meaning. How can it be that I know such things? Listen, I can hear their every thought. I am not alive, nor have I received the gift of death. I can feel the great age ending. They are burning whales. He misses the days he spent at sea. He wears the uniform of the city watch. Unless he dies tonight, he will kill twice more before ending his own life. He has already spilled much blood today. Long ago, Granny Rags danced at court.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
In her mind's eye, she is fancy trimmed in velvet.
I told you the
Fresh
knives go
young.
on the left.
On her way to
They
an
go
evening
on
of
the left.
romance.
You never listen.
Careful, she treads with purpose, and is not as frail as she seems.
Granny,
children
granny,
sometimes
granny,
circle
come out
Granny
with me and
Rags,
fall.
following along
Granny,
taunting.
granny, granny, you
She
can't
has given
make
herself
us
fully to
your
the
dad.
outsider.
She's not
His
stupid.
father was one of the first to die of the plague.
We're here to wasting our
secret thought,
time. How much
a
can she
knife for
have?
hire.
She digs in track.
This one cooks rice over a trash fire when he can't find anyone to draw. In troubled times, fortune often favors those such as he. Griff offers as close to a fair deal as one can find in the Isles. Yes, he knows who you are, but
Come
he
see
will
me
pretend he
anytime.
does not. An honest man? No. But his heart is not as black as some. He was in prison for 5 years, then changed his name to Griff. No one suspects.